Hey love, so as you can see, this is a little bit different than my normal setup, but I wanted to come to you guys and show you what you will need that I cannot provide you for this video. So in this video today, I am going to show iPhone users how they can get ringtones and make ringtones for themselves and easily put them on their phone. No, this will not be the iTunes way. I feel like this way is much easier, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. But what you will need is, of course, your iPhone, your sync cable, and a Windows computer. Now, I will explain when we get into the video that Android users, you can use this too, but this is really for both. But I feel with the iPhone, it's much easier to port things over to the iPhone and they're where they belong, opposed to the Android. So, as you can see, these are the things you will need, and in a few you will see my computer screen because I'm actually going to do a screen recording so that you guys can get very clear view of what you need to do. But as always, make sure you type the description, and in a few seconds here you're going to see my regular intro. Let's get it. Hey love bugs, so it is your girl Tiggy, and I finally have found a screen recorder to use to show you guys different types of videos and things like that. There's certain things I just kind of won't make videos on, but I feel like this one is definitely one that you guys will like. Of course, if you saw like my pre-intro, you guys would see what you needed for this video. And again, we're going to go ahead and recap. You're going to need your iPhone, you're going to need your sync cable, and a Windows computer. Now, what I was saying in the beginning was that Android users can use this as well. But the reason why I put emphasis on a Windows computer is because I do personally own a MacBook Air. This Windows computer is my hubby's computer, but I found that this program kind of gave me some issues as far as recognizing my iPhone when it was connected, because this program that we will be using today is a Windows-based program. So you can run Windows-based programs on MacBook. There is a way for that. If you guys want to know how to do that, please let me know, and I'll make a video for that. But they don't always run properly. I do use it because within this program you can get wallpapers, which I will show you. However, I don't really use that on the Windows computer. I just strictly use it for ringtones. I do use my MacBook for the wallpapers because, as you guys know, if you have a MacBook, you can AirDrop and it's much easier to transfer the images. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to 3utools.com. So the number 3, the letter U, and the word tools.com, and you're going to go ahead and go there. When you go there, you'll get this screen here, and once it loads, you will be able to scroll down and download. As you can see, this is a program based for iPhones. However, it is a Windows program, which is like funny to me that they wouldn't have a Mac version of it. But yeah, just go ahead and download this and completely install it, okay? Once you install it, and don't mind this right here, this is just my screen recorder. So, no. Don't mind this, guys. This is just a screen recorder I was trying to download, but it was giving me problems. So as you can see, this is the program right here, 3U Tools. And you're going to go ahead and double click and hit yes because we want to run it. And I'm going to go ahead, and while that's pulling up for me, I am going to go ahead and plug in my USB cable. By the way, before people ask me, the little thing wrapped around my sync cable, I did find it on eBay. It's basically like to keep your cables like rolled up and organized. So then what you're going to do is, I'll show you the first way. So you can plug in your iPhone. And as you can see on the Windows, it's literally so much easier. So like as soon as you plug it in, it's recognized. So I do like that a lot better. So you can go ahead and click on ringtones. Keep in mind that ringtones on iPhones are 30 seconds long. So I would suggest if you're going to get ringtones this way, just make sure that you're making sure they're 30 seconds long, okay? If iTunes opens, just exit out of it. So these are all the ringtones here. It will not, guys, it will not have everything on here, but it does have quite a lot. So let's see if we can go ahead, and here's just like categories. So let's see if we can go to weekly rank and see what's there. And see if I find, or let's see. Let's go to all genres because I do like Japan and Korean ringtones because they're very like cute and like they're very simple. I don't really like my ringtones to have like music. If they do, it's literally because it's for a specific person, so I know they're the ones messaging or calling me. But like my general like default one for everyone tends to be like, you know, a little tune. So let's play this one. Okay, so I think that's pretty cute, and it's 23 seconds. So all you're going to do is click to download and close iTunes, and let's try that again. My iTunes was open, so and you'll see up here it says downloading. So once it does that, you can actually not do anything because as you can see, it's importing to my phone. So I will show you guys a little like screen recording of my iPhone. I'll insert it probably at this point. I'll insert a little clip so you guys can see that it actually is on my phone, because as soon as you go into settings, you will go to your sound and haptics area, and then just click like text tone or ringtone or whatever you want. I'm gonna hit on new voicemail, and I'm just gonna look for that ringtone that I just put on there, and it's on there. So you can kind of hear it a little bit. So now it's set, and that will be when I get a new voicemail, it'll ring that way. What you can also do is, which let's unhighlight these. So when you click on here, you can hit open folder, and you'll see these are ringtones I've downloaded. So this ringtone right here, I'm going to actually move this to my desktop, and then I'm going to collapse this. So this is another way for you to make ringtones for yourself. And where this would be important is like when I just played that specific ringtone, it was really low. It wasn't that loud. So I'm going to click make ringtone, and I'm going to hit from PC. And I'm going to go to my desktop and pick that ringtone that I just moved. And it's not showing. Why? All files. There we go. So here it is here, and I'm going to open it. Now, once I open, you guys can see it here. But what I want to do is up this volume, okay? So I think I'll actually up it to like one. We'll do this one. Okay, let's make it the whole way. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna move that up. So now it's much louder. So then what I'm gonna hit is generate ringtone. And we're gonna name this the boys loud version. And we're going to just hit import to your device. Now, if you have an Android, you could just hit OK, because when you plug your phone in, you'll actually be able to move this sound and or ringtone over to your memory card, and then you could set it as a ringtone. So you'll just hit OK. But for iPhone purposes, you're going to hit import to your iDevice. And we'll wait, and it's importing. This sometimes takes a little longer because you guys got to remember that it's kind of doing a couple things. So now it's successful. So I'm going to go back to sounds and haptics area in settings, hit new voicemail, and now the boy's loud version is on there. And it is slightly louder. Now that's my ringtone there. So what I did do is I did up the sound for not only like my phone volume, but when you're in that settings area, which again, I'm going to just put like a no sound clip in the video so you guys can see that these ringtones are on my phone. As you can see, guys, nothing is playing on my computer, but you can hear the sound because it's coming from my phone. So it is pretty loud, and I'm much happier with that. So the thing that's nice about this way is it does add the ringtones. And again, I will put a screen recording. It adds it right into your settings, right with the sound and haptics, right alongside of any ringtones that you might have purchased. These ringtones will show too. One thing I will say is, if I were you, I would either have an external hard drive, a folder on your computer, or a Dropbox where the ringtones you create, you back them up on there, because I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure that if you back up your phone on iTunes, I believe the ringtones will still show. But let's say you back it up through iCloud, and then you have to get a new phone and you restore, those ringtones won't come because you won't be able to, if I don't know if you guys have noticed, but with the new iOS, I believe 11, I think it was with 11, they actually did a thing where it was like, if you purchase ringtones, you can actually go into your sounds and haptics area and hit download, purchase ringtones and tones, which is great for anyone who doesn't know. Before, you had to actually back up on iTunes in order to get your ringtones saved, which was really sucky for them to do that because you paid for those ringtones. So it is what it is. But I would definitely suggest backing up your ringtones that you create onto something specific, okay? Whether it's a folder on your computer, Dropbox, like I said, even Google Drive, or an external hard drive. I would definitely back them up. I do back mine up on Dropbox. I do have an external hard drive, but I use that mainly to back up, like, software and photos, not like just like little ringtones and things like that. But yeah, that is how you guys can create your own ringtone, and or just download some, let's exit out of here, I'm nuts. Or you can go ahead and download ringtones that's on here. The other thing that's really nice is, as you guys can see, it has wallpapers. So when you go into the wallpapers area, if you follow me on Instagram, this is where I get my wallpapers. I don't use Pinterest like that. I do have Pinterest, but I don't use it very much. I find that the wallpapers on here are just so much cuter to me, so much more artistic, and then like me going on Pinterest and finding stuff. I do like going on here rather than like Pinterest or Google, because you can find so many, like whatever you like, you will find. You can scroll through them and find things. If you follow me on Instagram, you, if you don't, definitely check me out on there. You will see that I actually made a highlight of a lot of wallpapers. This Deadpool one with the mini ears, this is one that I posted up there. I thought it was really funny and really cute. I love Deadpool. He's hilarious. Drop a like if you've seen Deadpool. And if you haven't, drop a comment why. Okay? Just let me know. Also, I want to know if you guys name your phones, because my phone's name is Pinky. All my phones' names are Pinky because I tend to have like pink cases on them very often. So drop the name of your phone down below because I want to know. But you can definitely go on here and get wallpapers. If you have an iPhone, and you're on a Windows, I feel like it's pretty easy because this works just like the ringtones do, where let's go to all genres and hit cartoons because I'm childish, y'all. I don't care. So this is a One Piece wallpaper. I don't know if you guys ever seen One Piece, but it's so cute. One Piece, in the previous area I was just in, the guy that you saw with like the angry face type of thing, he is a character from One Piece as well. But if you click on it and your iPhone is still connected, as you can see, you have a couple choices. So you can import to your camera and it's still connected. As you can see, you have a couple choices. So you can import to your camera roll, you can import to your photos library, or you could save to local. So what I do is I do import it to the camera roll because then when I go on there, I can hit all photos and it's just there. I have found that importing to photos library, you're like kind of searching for it and I don't have time for that. Or if you have an Android, you can save to local because, as I said before, you guys can drop everything into your memory card on your phone, and that's where everything will be. So if you hit import to photo library, that is kind of annoying. But I do like to hit import to camera roll. Ooh, put that one. So I said it wrong, guys. Import to photo library. So as you guys can see, when you go to downloads, it has the sections here, okay? So you can hit wallpapers. And we will look for, here goes the wallpaper. Well, let's scroll. We can scroll, and when you scroll, you guys can see. So this one said import failed. So we're gonna go back and hit, make sure your phone's unlocked. Import to photos library, importing. And let's go back, import succeeded. So this one is meant for iPhone X, guys. Listen, it says all this stuff on here. When I guarantee you guys, I told you that I posted a lot of pictures on my walls, wallpaper highlights on my Instagram, and all, look at these. It says 5+. But if you guys know, this particular one right here, I actually screenshotted that it was on my lock screen on my iPhone 8 Plus. So guys, I don't even look at that. I just like, oh, it's cute, I want it. So I will also post a screen recording to show you guys that my this wallpaper that I just got is imported onto my phone. It did go on there easily, smoothly, no issues at all. I've never really had problems with doing it this way. This is why I strictly do use my the Windows computer, not the MacBook, because you can kind of kill two birds with one stone as far as getting wallpapers and ringtones without having to do much. As you can see as well at the top of here, there is different things you can do, but I just wanted to show you guys the ringtones and the wallpapers because a lot of people were asking where I got my wallpapers from, and I had posted a snippet of me making a ringtone for my iPhone, and a lot of people were like, ooh, how did you do that? Like, I was getting DMs like all day. So I just decided to figure out how to do a screen recording for you guys. Please, please, please don't roast me. This is the first time I'm doing a screen recording on a computer, so I'm trying my best here. But I hope you guys have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good night wherever you are in the world. And until next time.